I accidentally followed him because I was stalking him. And I was just following one person, so it was super obvious that I was following him. And my friend ran into my room and was like, "Oh my God, did you mean to follow him? Like, unfollow him." And I went and I grabbed my phone. I'm like, "Oh shoot, oh my God." And I went to open the Instagram app, and the second that I opened the app, my phone died.
Oh my gosh!
Charger, so I was just following my ex for a while.
Did it get out? Did it come out that you were...
Yeah, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, she's hacked." And I'm like, "Yeah, you guys, be safe." Like... Get your two-factor authentication,
you weren't hacked at all. You did it yourself.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my gosh! All right, so now, but you don't make that mistake anymore.
No, I have a Finsta now, so I'm safe.
You have a Finsta?
Yeah. Do you have a Finsta, Jimmy?
I need a Finsta.
Yeah, you need a Finsta.
A fake Instagram.
Fake Instagram, yeah.
Yeah,
so you can just lurk and be curious.
Yeah, and like things and look at things and... Wait, I'm totally getting a Finsta this week.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right, thank you, I appreciate it.
Went to the gas station, I went up to the lady really proudly, and I was like, "I'm 18 today. Can I get a lottery ticket?" And she's like, "You need to be 21." And I was like, "What?"
Really?
I was like, "Huh?" I was so excited. I would have been waiting for this for like 18 years of my life, and you're saying I have to be 21? I don't think she was right. Like, I think that she was tripping, but I don't know.
Backpack.
Now everyone has the iPads with the pens.
Yeah.
I walked into class on the first day and everyone had the iPad and I was like, oh my God, I felt like that. You know that scene in Legally Blonde where everyone has the computers and she just has her like heart notebook that she's like writing in? That's exactly why I felt. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know like what's hip and happening anymore.
First off, don't say hip and happening.
Okay,
yeah.
does that make me
I got your back.
Okay,
yeah, I'm gonna help you out. All right.
Thank you. But no.
Is this what we would consider a pint? Is this what we would consider a pint? Wow. My mom watches these, so I'm gonna have to say it's a bad idea. I'm a good influence and this is a bad idea. Get it out of here.
Honestly, I have never been in deep enough love where I thought I wanted to marry someone like you, so you must have a really big heart.
Yeah. I really hope you'll find love.
Thanks, Miles. You are so sweet.
And the only person you can't marry is your cousins.
You're so right. You never miss. What happens if you marry someone that's your cousin?
Something bad happens to your body.
Anyway, Miles, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What is Olivia Rodrigo Vampire about?
Olivia Rodrigo Vampire is about me because all of my songs are about me and they're introspective and they're about nothing else.
I love using a swear word when I think it's like tasteful and necessary, but sometimes I try to tone it down, like in Get Him Back, it's like, 'cause I miss the way he kisses and the way he made me laugh. And originally it was, 'cause I miss the way he kisses and the way he grabbed my ass. And I was like, My mom listens to this. Or can I say that? Oh my God.
Yeah, of course.
An All-American, can I say that?
You can say that, yeah.
It's Perfect All-American Lips and Perfect All-American Hips, and originally it was Perfect All-American Lips and Perfect All-American Tits.
Oh, that I don't think you can say, but well, you know that's
I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's why we have bleeps. It's
okay,
all right.
okay. You guys are just gonna have to imagine. I hope your kids are safe and sound somewhere, not listening.
But your mom thinks you're a stripper anyway. It's probably gonna be fine.
She's proud of me regardless.
What's?
As if you could outrun me! As if you could fight me off.
Olivia told me the craziest thing ever. She, like, basically gave me this fear of someone, like, she was like, because I'm like, oh, I'm in an apartment, like, I'm safe, like, no one's ever gonna murder me. And she's like, oh, but, like, do you ever imagine someone, like, coming up the window with, like, suction? And I was like, who thinks of that? Like, literally, who thinks of someone suctioning up the building? It's a new fear. Every time I look outside my balcony, I'm like, I did.
This next one I know and I love. It says, thanks a lot, you idiot. Thanks a lot, Rachel. Thanks a lot. I love this one. That's my favorite. Thanks to you, my charger's not charging on my iPad because it's gotten used to your iPad instead of mine. I know so much. I can recite it by heart. I love this girl. In middle school, I used to make every single one of my friends watch this. I'd be like, look at this funny video. It's my favorite. And I memorized it. I wonder what she's up to now.
Thanks a lot, you idiot. Thanks a lot, Rachel. Thanks a lot. Thanks to you, my charger's not charging on my iPad because it's got used to your iPad instead of mine. It's not charging my iPad and it's all your fault. I hope you're happy because I've told Mom.
The accent is just so, it makes it instead of mine. I wish I knew what she was up to now. Yeah, I wonder if they ever resolved their issue.
How's your family handling this fame?
Yeah, I mean, my family's wonderful. My family is so proud of me, but, you know, they would have been proud of me if I did absolutely anything. But my dad's, like, super, like, you know, brags to his coworkers about, like, me being on the show today or, like, stuff like that. But my mom is the complete opposite. She's very modest and very shy. And if people ever ask her about, you know, what I do, she's just very coy.
What does she say?
Like, last year, I thought it was so funny. I was in Vegas for the Grammys. Grammys happened in Vegas last year. She was getting her hair done. And the hairdresser was like, oh, you know, how old's your daughter? She's like, oh, she's 19. And, oh, you know, where is she right now? She's like, oh, she's working in Vegas. And I was like, oh, well, what does she do? And my mom's like, she's in entertainment. And so the hairdresser just stops asking questions because she thinks that I'm a stripper, you know? Which, like, God bless, like, wish I had the core strength to do that, but that's not me. But so now, anytime someone asks about my career, she just kind of makes them think I'm a stripper.
Oh, yeah, and she just goes along with that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I guess they quiet right down, don't they?
Yeah.
Who is Olivia's songs about? Your mom.
I'm always like the friend who will be like, if like somebody's going on a first date, I'll always be like, okay, like if it's going badly, FaceTime me and I'll like fake an emergency. I'll like pretend that I'm dying and you have to come save me. I haven't actually had to do that yet, but certain friends have done that for me. And yeah, that's always a fun one.
What was the emergency? Wait, what was the emergency they made up?
One of my friends, I was in this like weird situation that I need to get out of, and my best friend FaceTimed me and she's like, I'm being robbed right now. And I was like, oh my God. And I like ran out of the yeah, she's like literally in New York City, running through New York City streets trying to like fake this phone call. She's a real one.
Spill your guts. You ate one candy. It's not bad. You're doing great. Thanks for, thanks for asking.
Like, yeah, I
it's
still
lingering.
feel it in my mouth.
Yeah, they linger. We're gonna have to. You can have them if you want them after. Can you tell us about one of the One Direction fan fiction you used to write?
Oh my gosh.
Please be detailed.
It was very like, oh God, I don't even know, my God. It was very like, oh, Harry proposes to you like over the sunset, like holding a teddy bear, like the dumbest thing you could possibly think of. I'm like cringing even saying this out loud. Oh my God.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all been stands.
We've all been 14 years old.
What's the most trouble you ever got in with your parents?
I am such a goody two-shoes. I really don't think I got into too much trouble. The one thing I remember is when I was in like first grade, I bought a hamburger at school at the cafeteria with my parents' money, and I didn't eat the lunch that my mom packed me, and I cried about it for a week. I felt so guilty. Yeah.
Oh, beans. Are these like baked beans? Baked beans. Okay. Not sure. I'm undecided on this one. You know, it's not my thing, but I don't hate it. And it's probably like really healthy, pretty good source of protein, so I'd say it's fine. Baked beans, it's fine.
Man, I love your school. It's awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, hey, I have the best idea for tonight. You, me, and Frankie should go to Stevenson's Ice Cream and order their 3-person sundae. Whoa, that looks amazing. What do they call it? The 3-person sundae. Well, that's boring. I'm calling it the Thrunday. The Thrunday! Hey, guys. Hey, we just came up with the best plan for tonight. Me, you, Izzy, and a 3-person sundae.
You know what? I would love to spend tonight bloated and filled with regret. But I was going to check out the LA Horror Movie Festival. I would have invited you, but I know you hate horror movies.
I actually love horror movies. I've been dying to go to that fest.
Oh, really? No, since Izzy loves horror movies, and you love horror movies, and there's a horror movie festival.
I think she wants us to go together.
Yeah, I love her, but she's not subtle.
I know you guys are talking about me, but I feel like things are happening.
Niall Horan posted about it as well, saying that he was a massive fan. Were you a One Direction fan back in the day? Because they did have a song called Olivia. Were you one of those people who were like, this is about me?
Oh my gosh, I actually was the hugest One Direction fan when I was younger. This is sort of embarrassing, but I'm gonna tell you anyway.
Yes, please do.
I used to write One Direction fan fiction when I was in middle school. Like, just like the cheesy oh, Harry proposes to you and asks you to be his wife, stuff like that. I was that diehard of a fan.
Were you playing the role of the person that Harry was proposing? Yeah, obviously it was you Harry was proposing to.
You write it for a girl, the YN.
Right, right.
And so I was the biggest One Direction fan, so the fact that he reached out to me was amazing. We've actually been texting and he's giving me advice on all of the craziness of the music industry, so it's been really amazing.
I know that London is a favourite city of yours. That wouldn't have anything to do with the fact that you can drink alcohol at 18, would it? No? Have you been to a pub? Have you had a drink in one?
So I went for the Brits a month ago.
Yeah.
And I actually did get to go to a pub, and it was so crazy. And they asked for my ID as I was going in, and I was like, oh my god, I can show them my real ID. This is amazing. And my friend who was with me was rifling through all of her fake IDs to try to find her real one to show the bouncer because she was truly legal there. But it was very much fun. Yeah, I love London.
How did it feel to try alcohol for the first time?
Yeah.
One last question.
Crush, and I was obsessed with Twilight. Still am obsessed with Twilight. It's actually my favorite movie, and I probably watched it 25 times. Obsessed with it, obsessed with him. He's fantastic. The story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now. The end. Oh my god, I can only think of Taylor Swift lyrics. More flights like I'm paralyzed. Another picture to burn. Taylor Swift, Picture to Burn. Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. By Taylor Swift. Last track on Red. I told you it's all gonna be Taylor Swift. I feel bad, I want to branch out, but I just have her lyrics tattooed in my head. Indigo eyes, hand on my thigh, you can follow the sparks, I'll just my indigo eyes, hand on my thigh, we can follow the sparks, I'll drive. I expected myself to do mostly Taylor Swift songs, and I did. I actually was the hugest One Direction fan when I was younger. This is sort of embarrassing, but I'm going to tell you anyway.
Yes, please do.
I used to write One Direction fan fiction when I was in middle school. Just the cheesy oh, Harry proposes to you and asks you to be his wife, stuff like that. I was that diehard of a fan.